Hello and welcome to Tarotspeaks. This is your June 2018 love reading for Leo. We're going to be looking at your wants, your needs, your partner's wants and needs, and how they view you, how you view your partner, what you're both aware of, underlying issues, and what you're offering each other. We'll be also looking at what you should do in this situation and what you need to focus on. So, the overall energies is the magician trying to manifest, having all the tools you need to manifest. You have the finances, you have the passion, you have the plan, and you have the emotions to back it all up. So there is enough to manifest what it is that you need with the magician being here. Now, with the magician being here also as well can indicate, maybe um being careful how you manifest or how you go about manifesting things, because it can seem like, you know, maybe things are moving swiftly, and uh, it may seem like there's some deception in a situation because things are moving too fast. But because I have this energy of everything moving quickly, quickly, quickly. But you have all the tools you need to manifest what it is that you want when it comes to the magician. That is the overall energy of the reading. In terms of your wants, you have the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Page of Swords. Now, you may be dealing with situations where you no longer want to have to defend yourself in terms of what other people say, what people may be watching your situation, or gossiping about your situation, and you're in a position now where you're like, you don't want to have to deal with that. You want to cut that out. You also want to basically be able to relax in the situation that you're in and not have so many people um all in and out of your business. Basically, in terms of your needs, we have the Two of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Swords. Now, you may need to make a choice after gaining some clarity about this situation, about what's been going on behind the scenes. It may have to do with, all these other people being in the mix and spying, and, you having to defend yourself. And you may gain some clarity in regards to a choice that you need to make in regards to, how you move forward in this relationship. In terms of how you view your partner, you have the Justice card in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You may be gaining or getting impatient and feeling like the situation with this partner is unfair. Either you are impatient with the situation, or the partner is impatient and they're feeling like they're being unfairly judged, or you feel like you're being unfairly judged by your partner. In terms of what your partner wants, they have the Chariot in reverse and the King of Swords. Now, the Chariot in reverse is talking about things not moving, lacking direction, things not coming together, not knowing which way things are going. They may want to sever ties in this situation because they want things to take a certain direction and it's not going the way they want. There may be some delays due to some, reflection in terms of your partners taking the time out to reflect and determine what direction they want to go in. Um, in terms of their needs, they have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Strength card in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card is talking about not being able to gain stability, feeling like they don't have the courage in order to make this situation stable, or not having the strength to make this thing stable. Uh, this may be why they're in reflection mode, and things they may want to slow things down or not taking action during this time, or to cut ties because there's no sense of direction, there's no plans, there's no growth in this situation. They may need the strength in order to make some growth happen. In terms of how they view you, we have the Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Now, this is talking about your partner viewing you as no longer being in union with them, feeling left out in the cold. So they may feel like they're being left out in the cold. This is not really conducive to a relationship. And that's why they're taking a step back, or things aren't moving forward, or maybe because they decide to sever ties because of lack of growth. They're viewing you as being left out in the cold, or leaving them out in the cold if this is the decision that you made. In terms of what you're both aware of, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Hierophant with the Death card in reverse. I feel like there's a delayed offer. Not so much unrequited love. It could be in some people's scenarios, but I'm also seeing a delayed offer, a delayed in commitment, a delayed in transforming this situation. You're unable to change the situation during this time. Maybe someone is in their head. It seems unfair. There's a lot of people gossiping and talking about this situation, Leo. And either you are gaining clarity about this and understanding why this person hasn't moved forward. But with the magician being here, like I said, you have the tools available to you to move things along. You may just need to get other people out of your business during this time. In terms of what's the underlying issues in this relationship, we have the Four of Swords in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. Now, there may be some healing that needs to happen, or has some healing that has happened in this course of time, where maybe you've taken a break and now you're ready to take action, and someone isn't quite ready to take a leap just yet because they're evaluating their emotions. They're trying to get control of their emotions and how they feel about the situation. In terms of what you're offering your partner the Knight of Wands and the Star card. So you're offering hope for moving forward towards your goals, hope towards moving forward passionately towards this relationship. Because, like I said, you have the Magician, you have everything you need to manifest what it is that you want moving forward. And you're offering them a sense of hope, a sense of renewed passion in order to move things along a little quickly. So, like I said before, either you're beginning to get impatient with the partner because they're taking a break to think about things, or they're beginning to get impatient with you in terms of this gossip and the things that are going on surrounding this relationship. That's what I'm feeling. So in terms of your partner and what they're offering, they have the Six of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. No, what I see with this, they feel like they're not being recognized for the efforts that they are putting in. Things are moving slow for them. Like I said, due to some thinking that the way that they are thinking about this situation, things are moving. They're moving towards you slowly, or they're offering you something, but they're offering it very like piece by piece. But they feel like they're not being recognized for the efforts that they're putting in, and that things are moving. They're trying to move really, really slow versus your Knight of Wands, where you're rushing in, or you're ready to move things along, and you're hopeful and optimistic about the situation, but they're not feeling very victorious in the situation during this time. I'm going to pull some clarifiers. In terms of what you want to come out of this situation where you feel like people are all in your business, like I said before, and you don't want to have to defend yourself in a situation. Now, you may not want to have to defend yourself against this partner or just family members or people that surround you. With that, we have the Four of Pentacles. Now, you may be holding on. You may want to hold on to the situations that you are in, no longer wanting to defend yourself against family members and other people, but you're not willing to let go of what you have based on what other people are saying or doing. In terms of your needs, like I said, you have the Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords. You're gaining clarity. You're making a choice, a conscious choice of what it is that you want to do. You're seeing the truth of a situation. You're making a decision. You're no longer, weighing things up in your mind. You have some clarity in this situation. And right now you have the Three of Wands. You may be waiting during this time for things to move along, for something to happen so that you can move things forward. You need a decision to be made. In terms of how you view your partner, you have Justice in reverse and the Seven of Coins. Now, what I'm seeing this time is your partner maybe dealing with the justice system and they're impatient about a situation, or they're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but Libra person, and that person has grown impatient with how things have been stagnant and not growing. But I'm also seeing, like I said, the first scenario is where, you feel like things are unfair with this partner, and they're very, or you're gaining, slow down, you're getting impatient with them, or they're getting impatient with you in terms of the gossip and the things that are going on. With that, we have the Empress. So you view your partner as, if you're a male, you're viewing your partner as an empress, someone who is abundant and has a lot of growth and stability. If you're female, you know, you see the nurturing, caring side of this person, and you see that they're going through some unfair situations during this time. In terms of your partner's wants, they have the Chariot in reverse and the King of Swords. Needing to sever ties in a situation where they're thinking hard about what direction to take things, and it's causing some delays, or there needs to be a severing of ties with things that aren't moving forward. They may want to sever ties with someone in a situation where things aren't moving forward with the King of Swords. They may also be guarding their heart, or very guarded, using their logic in order to decide what direction to take. Okay, with that, we have the Queen of Swords. Like I said, they may be dealing with the Libra, or you may be dealing with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but there's a lot of harsh words. They may want to communicate something and end a situation. Like I said, this may be due to outside influences or just a sense of things lacking direction. In terms of, also see, they're not feeling victorious in the situation. They may be communicating that to you, that things aren't working, there's no direction, it's not going anywhere. Where is this going? What are we doing? You may be holding on to the situation, but they're trying to sever ties because it's not going anywhere. And you may be going back and forth with this person about this issue. In terms of your partner's needs, they have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Strength card in reverse, not having the strength in order to have this new beginning. They may be losing an opportunity because they don't have the courage in order to make things happen or to move forward. And with that, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands usually has a good sense of what direction he wants to take things, what he wants to do. He's very passionate and loyal, and he knows what he wants. So right now there may be just a sense of insecurity, or not having enough finances, so they don't have that courage to push forward, feeling like they need to build some things up and to build up their stability, but they're lacking the strength to do so during this time. Maybe they're looking for a job, or they've lost a job opportunity. They might have lost the situation with someone else. You may have just met this person, and they're getting out of a situation that wasn't going anywhere, and right now they're not ready to really form anything stable. They don't have the courage to do so just yet. That's why things are moving slow, and they may not be recognizing your efforts, or you may not be recognizing that this is what's going on with them. In terms of how your partner views you, you have the Two of Cups in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. They may not be viewing this relationship as coming together. In terms of the Two of Cups, this is about making a choice in love, choosing to be together, contracts. And next to that, we have the Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold. So either they're viewing you as leaving you out in the cold, or you're either leaving them out in the cold in this situation. With that, we have the Sun in reverse. They feel like they know that you are unhappy with the situation. They know that you are unhappy with the separation and feeling left out in the cold. I feel like this person is trying to make a decision as to what direction to take things, because they don't feel victorious in the situation during this time. I think it might be due to finances. But you're still holding on and waiting on this person, and you still view them as very abundant and able, and you have very fond feelings for this person. In terms of what you're both aware of, the Knight of Cups reverse, the Hierophant reverse, the Death card in reverse. A transformation needs to happen. There's a delay in a love offer and a delay in commitment during this time. With that, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you may be just focused on finances as you wait on the situation to transform. Someone may be greedy, or seemingly greedy just because they need to build up their finances. In terms of what you're offering no, let's not do that. Let's do underlying issues. With the Four of Swords, the Fool in reverse, and the Queen of Cups, like I said, you may have had to take a break from a situation and now you're ready to take action. But with the Fool card in reverse, they're asking you to look before you leap, or someone is evaluating their emotions before they take this leap, before they move forward in this situation. There needs to be a healing so that someone can, really go after what it is that they want. With that, we have the Judgment card in reverse. Things not being resurrected, things not coming back together just yet. This is a delay in judgment, a delay in making the decision to move things forward because, like I said, someone is evaluating their emotions. In terms of what you're offering your partner, we have the Knight of Wands and the Star card. So you're ready to move things forward. You know what direction to take. I think you've gained some clarity in regards to some situations. And now you're hopeful for your future and ready to move things along. Yeah, with that, we have the Hermit in reverse. So you've already went through your mind about it. You already know what you want to do. You already know, The Hermit in reverse tells me, you already know. You've already reflected. Maybe they're going through a reflection stage, but you've already reflected on this situation and you know what direction you want to take things. In terms of your partner, what they're offering, we have the Six of Wands in reverse and the Knights of Pentacles. Like I said, they may be moving slow because they're not feeling very victorious during this time. They're not feeling like they're being recognized for their efforts. And with that, we have the Nine of Wands. So they're guarding themselves. They're protecting their emotions. They're healing during this time. So like I said, they're healing from a situation that was unfair to them, or a situation that wasn't going anywhere. They may have lost a job and they're lacking courage to move towards their passions during this time. And they're starting to build that up, but right now that's not what, that's what they're working on. So they're kind of, as they call it, the wounded warrior. They've gone through a few things and now they're like trying to regain their bearings in this situation. I really do feel like this has to do with finances. This has to do with, severance of ties with the past and really trying to make the correct judgment for themselves and come back to a sense of emotional stability before they jump into anything. So, what can you do in this situation? We have Teach. The Teach card is telling you to understand that there's going to be different steps you're going to have to take. This might take some time. Learning anything takes some time. You may have to teach this person, how to get over a situation or how to manage finances or, just how to do some things that will bring them out of this sense of loss or lack of courage or, anything they're going through right now. You're going to have to be able to be that strong person for them in this situation. Now, if that's not the situation, you're going to have to learn from this situation and move past it. You may be ready to move forward and they're not receiving your offer, even though you have everything you need to manifest. You may have to learn when to let something go and nurture your own emotions and whether or not you want to continue to help this person and move things along, a little bit quicker. That's if you're working together. Now, if you're separate, then this is about learning the lesson in the situation and moving forward. What do you need to focus on? We have detachment and priorities. Okay. Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. So, like I said before, if you're in a situation where you're severing ties with the person, They're telling you to be, to set your priorities, know what it is that you need to do in order to move yourself along. Detach from, having to worry about what this person is doing, how they're doing it. In terms of the Page of Swords being here, if there's any spying going on, you gossip with other people or people coming to tell you about this person. They're telling you to detach and focus on your priorities. Learn from the past, learn from what you've been through, and keep it moving. Now, if you're working with this person, you may be teaching them how to set priorities, like I said before, and how to detach from, in order to help them detach from the old situation that they were in. And, it's going to take practical steps moving forward in order to build this relationship up and be able to have the courage, for the partner to be able to have the courage to move forward. And you may be helping them to do that. That's if you're with this person. What do your partner need to do? They have the Seat card. This is the Hermit. They need to reflect on some things, gain some enlightenment, go within in order to figure out what direction they need to take, how they need to move things. What I'm feeling from this card is, they may need to get out in nature, really go off on their own, because, sometimes in order to see a situation, you have to get out of the situation in order to recognize what it is that you are either getting into or what it is that you left behind. Really reconcile some differences within yourself, or within themselves, I should say. Seek guidance from other people in order to be able to gain that strength to feel stable and move towards their goals. What do they need to focus on? They have passed. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situation or energy in order to transform your heart space and present. You are able to live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. So yes, they need to release that old energy from the past. So when they go into this reflection, they need to be present with themselves and understanding what their emotions are, what it is they really want, what direction they want to take, what will really make them happy, how they can build that courage in order to move things forward, recognizing their own efforts and healing themselves, being present in the happy moments that they have now so that they can change the circumstances in the future, whether this is with you or with another person. So let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. We have love. And we have patience. So what this is telling me is you have the tools you need to do whatever you need to do, whether this is severing ties with this person or sticking together. There is a connection here. A choice needs to be made. Are you going to be patient with this person in terms of, helping them to get over a situation? Or are you needing to be patient with yourself in order to find that love within yourself so that you can connect with another person? This may have to do with your partner as well. Maybe they need the courage and they need to make a choice and be patient with their finances, the direction things are taking. What do you have in the Knight of Wands? I feel like you also need to have patience with this person because they may not be as confident in moving forward just yet. But you do have all the tools you need to manifest whatever it is you want in this relationship. It's just going to take time, patience, and a conscious choice of what direction to take things. Give your partner some time to think about what it is that they want if you want to be with this partner. And if you are separating from a partner, set your priorities. Be patient with yourself and understand that you can manifest new love if that's what you want. So I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know how these videos are resonating for you. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time.